Hello again, Andrew Rondeau here from WeBuildYourBlog.com, and today I want to share with you my approach towards keyword phrases, because getting the right keyword phrase for your blog is really important, because without having the right one you're not going to get any traffic at all. So let's start. There's three things you need to think about when you decide upon your keyword phrase. One is, are people actually using it to search Google on? So are people putting in that keyword phrase to search on? Number two, the phrase which they use, does it actually sell? So do people who put in that phrase go ahead and then buy something using that phrase? And the third one, which is a really crucial one, which is often forgotten, is how many other websites are using that same phrase. And if you can hit those guidelines or those areas correctly, which we'll talk about over the next few videos, then you've got a really great chance of being on Google page one for your keyword phrase. But the first thing I do is to make sure that in my area of niche or expertise, which I'm creating my blog around, is the keyword phrase, which a generic keyword phrase I'm interested in, is it searchable throughout the whole year, i.e. what's the trend like throughout the year? So if you go to this tool here, www.google.com/insights/search, put in your keyword phrase, and for this example I'm just going to put in baby help, and over here you can see that it's from 2004 to now, and Google goes away and says, well, the trend since 2004, this is the trend, and it looks like it's going upwards. So first instance or first impression, that's a good keyword phrase, generic keyword phrase, which we could then use to find out other keyword phrases. But I just want to have a look at what the last 12 months has been like as well. So you click on this here, last 12 months, what's it been like? And they go away, come back and say, this is what the 12 months are like. And I'm not looking for any big spikes. I don't want keyword phrases which are only searched for at Christmas times or holidays or anything like that. And that looks quite good. That looks quite flat, which is good. And then it tells you down here what countries are actually using the site, using that keyword phrase. So United States, Australia, United Kingdom, which is good again. So that tells me that baby help is a good generic keyword phrase we could start with. What you can then do is then come to this tool, because I want to now look at what keyword phrases are being used associated with baby help. And this tool here can be found at adwords.google.com/select/keyword tool external. And two ways we can go about this is you can either put in your keyword phrase as a descriptive word, or you can actually put in a website content. Now why would you want to do that? If I go over here and create a new tab and do a search for baby help, I'm quite interested in seeing what the top site is all about. So this is the #1 site for Google for baby help. I can take that domain name, I can go back to my tool, I can put it in here, and then I can say to Google, go and tell me everything you know about this site. And what Google will do is go away, come back and tell me all of the keyword phrases which are associated with this site, and there's a great big long list of them there. The other thing it tells me is how many people have searched for these keyword phrases in the month of July and on average. So in the month of July, 550,000 people searched for the phrase baby names. 880 searched for meaning of baby names. And we get onto this information a little bit more, but what I want to do for now is download that. If you come down here, download it into an Excel spreadsheet, and I'm going to open that. And while that's doing that, I'm going to come over to here, and I'm going to go back to my original search page, and I want to pick another one. So I'm just going to do two. You can do as many as you like, of course, but all what we're doing here, I want to pick this one here. All what we're doing here is getting some ideas of some keyword phrases which people are actually using. So this is my second site. I'm going to cut and paste that, go over to the tool, go up to the top, cut and paste here, generate the keywords, off it goes again. Then Google will tell me what's associated with this site, and then I'm going to download it again. So I've come down to the bottom, and I'm going to open up that into an Excel spreadsheet. So that's 2 Excel spreadsheets I've got now, both with some keyword phrases in which I'm interested in. Oops. Then what I'm now going to do is use the same tool, but instead of website content, I'm actually going to put in baby help, generate keyword ideas, and I think I have to refresh here because it's going to ask me for a captcha. So if I put in get me keyword ideas, and again it's gone off and said, well, associated with baby help is all of these keyword phrases. So again, I'm going to download those, and you could go on, you could put in lots more, but just to give you an idea. So I've now got 3 Excel spreadsheets, and I'm now going to amalgamate those into one. So if I take the information from this one and add it to the first one, and I have to put it from here because when you do a website search, it gives you another category over here, so it has to actually go into that one. And then I'm going to cut and paste these ones as well. And then I'm going to eventually have one spreadsheet with all my keyword phrases in. And there they all are. And in theory I could get rid of that column there, so if I delete that column. So I've got my keywords, I've got how many searches per month and on average for the month of July, and then on average. Now one thing I want to do is actually do a sort on these, because I'm not really interested in anything less than 30,000 searches per month. That's 100 searches a day. So I'm going to say do a sort, and then I'm going to actually delete all the ones lower than 30,000 because I'm not interested in those. So the top 330 minus the title, which is 1, I'm going to say I'm not interested because there's just not enough people doing a search for that in the month of July. Now you could either choose the monthly search, average monthly search volume, or July. I'll just choose July. It doesn't really matter, but as long as you get them down and start looking at the ones above 30,000, which is 100, and that's just a cut-off for me. I will then get rid of all the duplicates, and then what I will do is look at all of these and think which ones are appropriate for my site, and I'm just going to put in an X again in this column here so I can filter it later on. So am I interested in newborn baby clothes? Yes. Am I interested in, and I'm just going to make these up just to show you, newborn clothes? Yes. Newborn baby? Yes. Baby strollers? Yes. So this is just going to, I'm just going to make these up now just to give you an idea, and then that's it for now. So at this stage I've now got some keywords I'm now going to do of which hit my criteria of 30,000 a month and which are associated with the big sites, and I'm just picked randomly, but you obviously want to go through which ones are associated with your site. So I've got a filter here, so when I click on this filter here I can then go into the spreadsheet and just say filter and then click the ones which have got an X associated with them, and then I can say I want to drill down on these, and we'll go on to that in the next video. So that's it. I've been Andrew Rondeau from We Build Your Blog, and I'll see you in the next video. Look forward to seeing you then. All the best. Bye.